Hello, Compass families. As you know, I started here at Compass on January 3rd, which on Monday will be exactly 90 days ago. And I made a commitment to you and to our broader Compass community to spend the first 90 days here listening to all of your thoughts on what makes Compass great and how we can help Compass to improve. I'd like to take a couple of minutes to share with you my findings. First of all, it's been a wonderful experience to getting to know all of you, from our scholars to our learning coaches, our teachers and staff. It's truly been just an amazing experience for me. I'm so proud to be part of this organization, and I thank you all for welcoming me as your superintendent and CEO. So now I want to share some of the results of my listening tour. During my first 90 days, I conducted a listening tour to ask as many Compass family members as possible these two questions. What do you love about Compass, and what ideas do you have to make Compass better? I wanted to make sure that I provided multiple opportunities to meet with all of our educational partners and multiple ways for everyone to have input. So as you can see, there were many virtual meetings, some in-person meetings. I also conducted a survey and did my best to allow multiple groups to participate in a variety of ways. According to my survey, I had 85 responses. And as you can see here, this was the breakdown of scholars, staff, learning coaches, and community partners. The majority of the respondents were in our options program, and we also had online and some of our staff who work with both programs. First, I want to share some of the results from our staff. As you can see, when I asked what they love about Compass, the number one thing they said was that it feels like a family, and it is the people. And this has been apparent to me from day one. I was able to attend a board meeting on December 3rd before I even started, and I met so many people at that meeting, and overwhelmingly, the thing that they told me is that Compass is like a family, and I have seen that since I have been here. Staff talked about forming lifelong relationships with their colleagues, with their families, and with their scholars. And the number one thing that came out is that Compass is a family. The other thing that staff really enjoy about Compass is the model, that it is innovative and flexible. It provides individualized opportunities. They are able to work from home, that there's a clear mission, and that we follow our Arctic values. The ability to choose between the options online and our Learning Center programs, and that we really follow the gold standard in virtual education. I just wanted to share a couple of quotes with you from our staff. One staff member shared, "I love how Compass is very passionate about our scholars and our families that we serve. The staff that works for Compass treat each other like family. I love being able to serve students as individuals, and I love the flexibility we offer families to school within their individual homeschool philosophies." So those two quotes really summed up what I saw over the course of all of my one-on-one interviews and responses to different surveys and whiteboards. And as you can see here, this is a picture from, I was able to visit our team in Thousand Oaks. And so we brought together multiple staff and had a great day and had lunch together and had meetings. And so I just wanted to share that picture of our staff. Now we want to talk about how Compass can improve. And so staff came up with some really good ideas. The number one thing that I heard was that we need to improve our communication and trust between leadership and staff. Another quote here that I felt really summed up some of the things is that we want to have a deep dive into our user experience for teachers and learning coaches and how we are using too many systems. We need to streamline and become overall more cohesive and efficient. And we need to demonstrate faith and trust in the teachers that Compass hired to be knowledgeable and be invested in the scholars and their families. And you can see that here we have some great ideas about teamwork, listening to feedback, making sure that we have the computers and the things that we need for the model. So really, I heard a lot about building that trust and becoming more efficient. Next, I want to talk about what I heard from our scholars. So there were 9 scholar responses on the survey. I also met with our Scholar Leadership Council and had some virtual meetings with scholars and got to talk to our scholars at our Orange County Learning Center. So what the scholars say they love about Compass is, well, first of all, everything, and then also the flexibility, the ability to be at home, their teachers and friends, that they feel safe. They love the field trips and clubs because that gives them the opportunity to connect with each other. Scholars had some interesting ideas on how Compass can improve. They definitely want more opportunities to meet in person, like at field trips and to meet other students, and more elective and enrichment activities. Next, I want to share what I learned from our parents. I did get to have several one-on-one meetings with our parents, as well as in some virtual meetings in person at our Orange County Learning Center and our Parent Advisory Committee. So our parents really also focused on how much they love the people, that the students can communicate, and that there's a safe environment, and that there are kind teachers. And really that combination of freedom for our learning coaches to be able to choose what they feel is best for their scholar and also give that best personalized learning education. I heard overwhelmingly that our families love their teachers and that Compass can help them find a balance between the needs of compliance and the needs of supporting families. When I asked parents how Compass can improve, they also said they would like more opportunities for meetups and hangouts with other parents, see additional vendors for menu options, more options for our scholars, and possibly grouping teachers with age ranges that they have the most experience with would be helpful. And this is actually a picture from the physical fitness test where I know a lot of our parents and scholars really enjoyed getting together in person and testing our scholars' physical fitness. From all of this information, I can see clearly that my top priority for this next school year really feeds into our wildly important goal number 1, which is that 100% of staff will report increased coherence, improved culture, and a greater connectedness. And for me, that's building trusting relationships and a culture of collaboration, innovation, and ongoing learning. And I can do that by incorporating professional learning on building trust into Leadership Academy and throughout the organization, from our executive leadership team, all the way down to our learning coaches and our scholars. And that also will come back up from our scholars to our learning coaches to our staff. And if we have that trust throughout the organization, I think all of the other things, being able to innovate and expanding our program into more in-person gatherings, the things that we talked about that I heard that are important to our community can be possible. Thank you so much for all of you who participated in my listening tour and for taking the time to watch this video today. I greatly appreciate your time and attention, and I'm looking forward to working on the initiatives that I've developed based on what I've heard from you and continuing to support Compass in being the gold standard in virtual education and becoming even a better place for our entire learning community. Thank you and have a great week.